factoring in the cost of promotion, which was at least another $100 million.
What? Craziest thing? You could spend $100 million and make multiple movie theaters.
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
Your own theater instead of paying for somebody.
Are you deadass?
That's actually. Oh my gosh, you might have just solved the problem. I'm not gonna lie. A Disney theater instead of relying on somebody else's theater. Why haven't they done that already? That's such a good idea.
Hey man, if I see a Disney theater, this gives me rights to sue. I'm not gonna lie.
They gotta get that patent.
Never mind. Y'all can have it. Y'all gonna kill me.
I'm gonna wake up with a different yo-yo, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna wake up with the oi oi.
That was as X. Why? SXY. I only did that so I can. I hate the
out of time.
Because that shit is annoying. Because I gotta go to the intro, add a freeze frame, stretch it out. Like every time I'm gonna start doing that.
XY.
Every time we do that, all right. SXY. Today we got the messenger. The message is dead. Snow White was the funeral. This is by my dog. Critical. Get this.
I thought you was cold. Also, I dropped your.
I know you dropped my plaque.
I can't pick it up because I can't.
Oh,
touch
you
a
can't
bill.
touch it.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Appreciate you.
What if I like? I'm gonna start threatening you with that hoe. But this is by my boy, the Critical Drinker. You already know the vibes. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not yo-yo.
Sure to check out Stanley stuff.
Stanley Live.
And let you get you know what I'm saying?
We started talking from Atlanta.
It has been a rough couple of weeks for Snow White, as if the crushingly bad reviews and disastrous opening weekend, where it failed to even match box office predictions that had been repeatedly adjusted down to try to low.
Bob of Doe!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You have to be so fine to rock a bob, bro.
Hey.
You have to be objectively a 12 out of 10 for you to be a 10 out of 10 with a bob. No cap.
Let me in though.
Talk to me.
Did I?
You are not fine shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You don't think that's like? You don't think it's a little majestic though? The way the sun was.
You know, it gives like,
bro. This was my first time getting my hair braided. Yeah. Where the hair was able to foo.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the time it go foo.
That is hard. I'm not gonna lie. It gives like you know how there's like sea god. It gives like cotton god. You know what I'm saying? It gives like,
bro.
It gives like feel like boy.
Andre 3000 lashes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Best slave for sure.
All right.
Like slave god.
When she did it, I was definitely in the mirror like,
wait in the. Oh, sorry. I thought you. No. Shaking your hair in the mirror is also valid. Wait, yo, that's my fault, bro. Wait, no, come. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. That was me.
Yeah, no, that was
my fault.
Football, the movie wasn't bad enough.
Don't play the video for me.
Then the almost 70% drop-off for its second weekend was compounded by the fact that it got beaten by a low-budget, generic action movie that would have gone direct to DVD a decade ago from an almost
This Irish is
the nigga has been in every action scenario that you have ever thought of. If you could think of an action scenario in your mind, this dude specifically right here has done that movie, bro.
It's the bald white guy with the beanie.
Boy,
combo.
what, boy? He be getting used like that one dude in every video, in every hub video. What's his name?
Johnny Sins.
Yeah, Johnny Sins of action movies, bro. It don't matter.
I don't like how I knew who you were talking about, though.
That is actually
his
crazy.
But I was talking about the narrator. This accent thick as hell, bro.
Oh yeah, the narrator.
He's recording this at the end of a rainbow.
100%.
Not gonna lie.
through the kind of role he's played 1,000,000 times before. And if all that wasn't bad enough, the film's...
She fine to you?
No.
She got a pretty... Once again, I like a good place mole.
She has a fantastically placed mole.
I like a good place mole will always do it.
And this isn't even me trying to glaze because she's an attractive woman.
She's
but
fine.
if I'm walking and like she's pretty. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
type shit.
Yeah, that's
type
like,
shit.
yeah.
But I'm telling you, for me, the mole's enough for me to be like, oh, she bad.
Oh, bad?
I think, bro, I think God places moles literally
on his finest shit.
He literally not on his finest shit, not on his finest shit, but he be, you know, he like
he calling the yo Joseph, pull up, right there. You fuck with that or?
Check me.
Talk to me. Yeah, you cooked with that. Yeah, it took you 7 nights to make that one for sure.
Judas, actually.
Bring Adam through. Don't tell Eve.
Like, bro, that.
Said goddamn with the.
That nigga.
he hit one of the.
You know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me hear. Like, that's what I'm telling you. A beautifully placed mold does wonders.
The other thing
I'm telling you
that I know about her.
Talk to me.
She's a horrible person, apparently.
Oh.
Her personality's ass. Mold.
Another one. Just give her 2 moles, bro.
Star Rachel Zegler was absolutely lambasted.
She got 2 moles, like, bro.
Oh shoot! The worse you are, the more moles on some shit.
She got 3.
She got a couple. Yo, she might have to get that checked out.
On social media by the son of the film's producer, who wrote, "My dad, the producer of enormous piece of Disney IP with hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, had to leave his family to fly."
Someone said my frontal lobe. I just gave that lobotomy, bro.
Across the country to reprimand his 20-year-old employee for dragging her personal politics into the middle of promoting the movie, for which she signed a multi-million-dollar contract to get paid.
Oh no, I'm familiar with her. I forgot I react to a video
And do publicity for.
I don't know what he said. We gotta lock in.
And so, here we find ourselves, 2 weeks after release, and as of the time of recording this video, Snow White has managed to limp to a worldwide box office gross of $145 million.
Is that not bad?
I want to reach the point in my life where I look at 45 million and be like, damn, I'm not going hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody's saying about this movie. It's like, damn, this shit flopped.
Where's the profit margin? So it took, I don't know. How much did it take to make?
I got no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it took 200 M's to make, bless you. If it took 200 M's to make,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You give us dedication, time, and a game plan, we can make Snow White for $40,000, maybe less. I'm not even gonna cap. I watched the movie. I actually went and watched the movie.
I got a pen.
Yeah, no cap.
I got moles for days.
Yeah, bro. We just did White Woman. That's the hardest part.
I think it's safe to say this is probably not what Disney were hoping for. In fact, it's fallen a bit short of the break-even point, to say the least. How short exactly? Well, lucky for us, the movie was shot over here in the UK to take advantage of a $50 million tax break.
I can't divulge information about that customer's secret illegal account.
That's great, but one of the funny little quirks of our tax system is that companies like Disney actually have to file tax returns for the movie, which means they're gonna have to publicly divulge their spending for it. Jesus, I think this might be the one and only time in my entire adult life that I've been grateful to the British tax man.
Right?
Yeah. Anyway,
Gal Gadot fine shit. I'm not gonna lie. Look at Gal Gadot.
I think she better.
Oh, you think she what?
I think Snow White better.
What?
Then
you're overly bugging, or you just don't like hot women. There's something going on.
What's the actor's name? What's the actor's name? Because maybe I'll get a better picture.
My chat put me on.
Typing in. They both bad? No, for sure.
They're both very pretty women.
Okay, hold up. Now, I don't know.
I don't know who the she is. I ain't gonna lie.
Look up Snow White.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot has no range. I've seen edits of her acting, and she's kind of ass.
Right. I'm not talking about her acting.
Yeah, let's just objectify them.
Yeah, bro. Who cares about her skill? You know
Yo.
No.
That's crazy. That's I do not condone. What's her name?
Rachel
Zegler. All right, let me in. Nah.
You're bugging.
Hold up, let's pull it up. Okay.
Boy.
What? I think.
Boy.
Okay, let's lock in. Lock in. Oh, what's a good picture?
Okay, you pick a picture and then I'll pick a picture. How about that? You pick a picture.
I think like a headshot.
Okay.
Headshot.
Look at that.
Don't hold me. Don't hold me. Do not hold me.
Okay. I don't want to give you this one.
No. Bro, I think. Give me this shit.
I'm trying to find you a good picture.
Give me this shit, dickhead. Think. Like I'm where you can see their faces.
No.
Nah.
Bro, stop. You're wilded. Overly bugging.
Nah, I think you're bugging.
Fine. No, you picked
I think you're bugging.
Let me pick. I think you're bugging. I think you're bugging again. Oh, let me find some casual wear, though.
Yeah, maybe they're both chopped, bro. Well, that's them next to each other. Let's get on with the video. We just went bunny for bunny and then put the screen all black. Bro.
Yeah. Let's stick to our area expertise.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Zoe Kravitz, Coco Jones.
Kiki Palmer.
You know what I'm saying?
According to
let's just stay where we're supposed to stay.
this recent article from Forbes, by July 31st, 2022, Disney had already spent a staggering $183.3 million on making Snow White.
Oh, yeah, no, they're negative 45 M's.
That's actually crazy.
That's horrendous.
White, even though principal photography had only just wrapped.
Wow.
The latest set of filings show that by December 31st, 2023, that total had risen to $269.4 million, forcing Disney to admit in its filings that the film was forecasted to be over the production budget.
How do you spend $200 million on that?
Bro, I've never understood that concept. Where is the bread going?
It has, like, half of that has to be labor. It has to be. Because other than that, I can't see it.
Just make it. Like, the same thing with Invincible. Actually, so much more of their budget goes towards the voice actors.
Yeah.
They have, like,
crazy
10 animators tops.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's, I don't know, man. That doesn't sound real. I'm not gonna lie.
Reshoots and post-production.
Like, if someone gave me $2,000 to make an animation,
right?
I'm not gonna spend $1,500 on getting someone to voice it.
Right, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the work.
And then I only have like $50 for the script because I feel like that's how they keep making bad movies. They pay hella for the editing, for the actors, for the lights, and then the script team
is not being financed properly
at all.
Set team and maybe even the editors, because that should be looking at bad, bro.
All that.
Work have taken place since then, so the costs are set to increase, though the bulk of the money's been spent. It brings the total cost to around $300 million, which is almost precisely in line with the estimate from expert film industry pundit Valiant Renegade, who assessed back in September 2023 that Disney's Snow White remake cost $300 million. And that's not even factoring in the cost of promotion, which was at least another $100 million.
What? I promise you, bro. I promise you. I actually did not see any ads for this.
What?
I actually did not see a single ad for this movie, bro. There's no way they spent $100 on.
You give me $100 million? Extra,
bro.
Read all about it.
You give me $100 million, bro. There's not a person in the United States that wouldn't know that this came out. That's crazy.
I'm knocking on doors like Jehovah's Witness.
Man, what, bro?
Shit, slide me 20.
Have you heard about our fine shit, Snow White, bro? Every single doorstep, bro.
About?
Yeah, bro. That's crazy.
A total to at least $400 million.
This is money laundering.
As I said,
this has to be money laundering. Yeah. This has to be money laundering.
Here, it was filmed over here to take advantage of that all-important tax break, so let's deduct $50 million to leave us with a budget of $350 million. But then, of course, distributors have to take their cut, because funnily enough, cinemas don't tend to show movies out of the goodness of their heart. They want a percentage, and according to the film industry expert Stephen Follows, who interviewed over 1,200 film professionals back in 2014, theaters keep 49% of the takings on average. So that means only half of the box office takings actually get paid back to the studio.
Spending $300 million just to get half the tickets.
That shit back.
Bro.
And then streaming and everything too, because you gotta pay for their platforms.
Craziest thing, you could spend $100 million and make multiple movie theaters.
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
Your own theater instead of paying for somebody.
Are you deadass?
That's actually. Oh my gosh, you might have just solved the problem. I'm not gonna lie. A Disney theater instead of relying on somebody else's theater. Why haven't they done that already? That's such a good idea.
Hey man, if I see a Disney theater, this gives me rights to sue. I'm not gonna lie.
They gotta get that patent.
Never mind. Y'all can have it. Y'all gonna kill me.
I'm gonna wake up with a different yo-yo, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up with the oi oi.
That was just bad.
It's yo-yo back.
Yeah, I know. Stanley looked like a hotep who only talked to Snow Bunny secretly.
It's not too far off from the truth. Wait, what's a hotep?
Studio.
That looks bad. Saying you well snow bunnies and then asking what's a hotep after is a crazy clip.
What is that?
This is the niggas that wear the hats and shit, bro.
You wear hats?
The that wear the hats and shit, like the Dr. Umars and shit.
Oh!
Too bad. Clipped it.
Wait, no,
Which in
that's
this
crazy.
case means that Snow White would need to make about $700 million just to break even.
This is my first stream and I was exposed to that whack ass joke. Get it together, Stan. We got new people, bro. Come on, man.
Are you serious?
You know, call me crazy, but something tells me they're not gonna make it. In fact, if they even get to 200 million at this point, I'll be impressed. But Drinker, you not so charming prince, I hear you say, the movie's only been out.
You icing your
No, bro.
You're so stupid.
For
bro.
2 weeks. How can you write it off already? There's still plenty of time to turn it around.
My fault.
Huh? Shut up, nigga.
Well, dear viewer, movies that actually get stronger week on week are a bit like Glasgow.
Why did you hit him so hard? Oi, oi. Pay it.
Nah. Yo, it's crazy.
Others who drop their kids off at school wearing something other than Ugg boots and pajama bottoms. Yeah, they theoretically do exist, but I've never
That was
fucking seen
disrespectful.
one. The reality is, almost every movie ever makes the bulk of its revenue within the first 2 weeks. After that, pretty much everyone who wants to see it will have done so already, and it's a steep decline into obscurity. Not just that, but there's an even
That shit like a YouTube video.
bigger problem looming on the
That's what I was
horizon.
actually thinking. Right.
The Minecraft movie comes out this weekend, a huge IP with a dedicated fan base that's way more culturally relevant than Snow White.
They did this movie so dirty.
No
And
cap.
like this
No
movie
cap.
could have been so clean if it actually just looked like hold on. If it actually just looked like
The Minecraft movie
This right
comes out
here
this
through-
weekend.
Damn! I got it, bro. I
My
got
fault.
it, bro.
My fault. My
Nah,
fault.
come on, bro. What's up with our
He keeps trying to pause at the same time that I'm pausing, and it make
Lock it.
Oh, yeah, we gotta recalibrate. All right.
That was crazy.
Cool.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, but if it looked like this, minus the middle-aged white guy in the
Yeah.
middle, like it would look tough as.
I agree. I completely agree.
Like-
It's dumb throwing real people into the blocky world.
It's just not it.
It's just not it, bro.
Not everything needs to be mixed media, bro.
It doesn't, bro.
It's like food. Not everything needs to be fusion, bro.
I don't need pineapple on everything.
What the?
Yeah.
You know they got a
bro.
sushi burrito?
That's Caucasian.
What
That's
the
right. That's Caucasian. It has to be. No way, bro.
A
No
huge IP with a dedicated fan base that's way more culturally relevant than Snow White,
Like this don't look like nothing. Like
which
don't
will
wanna
target
see
much the
that,
same
bro.
audience and almost certainly wipe it off the face of the earth. This,
And the
as
thing
they
is,
say,
you already have all the work done too for that. You have all the assets
it's
and everything. bro.
Minecraft,
Come
bro.
on, man.
It's
Yeah.
Minecraft. Bro.
is it? Snow White has got nowhere left to go, no major territories left to open in, and no time left to do it. It's
This
officially
flat-ass
become
movie.
one of the biggest bombs in Disney history. Jesus, man, it almost makes the Marvel.
And it's ironic because Snow White was literally one of their first movies, if not their first movie.
Right.
So oh my god.
Like this
bro.
is like their Disney princess Mickey Mouse. Like this is the Mickey Mouse of their Disney princess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
what I'm
sad,
saying.
bro.
Look like a
All I'm saying is they better not do my shorty Tiana like that.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, they did Mulan like that already, bro. That shit hurt, bro.
I didn't even know they made a Mulan
They
live
made
action.
a Mulan
Was
live
it ass?
action. It was. I didn't go watch it. I couldn't stand to watch it be bad.
Bro, and you
bro.
know it's crazy because you're a Disney meat writer, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, very
Like,
adamant.
for you to not watch a movie,
yeah,
crazy.
I'd be scared of anything IRL that they come out with.
Man.
success story.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
And this is unquestionably a good thing, because this is about more than just one crappy movie that people love to shit on. The disastrous failure of this film represents a wholesale rejection, so loud and so clear that even the most out-of-touch Hollywood executive can't possibly ignore it. A rejection of everything this project represents, and everything that Hollywood's tried so hard to push in recent years. The lazy retelling of classic stories,
Did y'all watch Mufasa? Don't get me talking about Mufasa, bro.
That joint was great.
I'm not mad at the. I'll throw up on live right now.
My brother.
I'm mad.
You know my brother? My fault. Okay.
I'm mad. Mufasa
Yeah.
is one of, if if not the hardest Pixar, Disney villains of all time.
Nah,
of all time.
Scar.
That I said Scar. You said Mufasa. I'm so tired. I'm losing lines. Not only did that have a plan, he enacted the plan. He succeeded. It ended. He didn't end with an explanation. That long live the king. Drop the name.
Yeah.
In my head, fire.
Yeah.
To make Mufasa seem like such a
in
that movie,
Scar
pissed me off. To make Scar.
Damn, bro, you tweaking right now.
Let me lock in. Yeah. To make Scar look like such a in that movie absolutely pissed me off, bro.
Right.
Because that is tough. I hate that movie. I'm not mad at it being a musical because I like musicals. I actually liked the Mean Girls musical. Great movie. I am just upset at the way they wrote Scar as a bro. I'm jealous and hating over it. Bro, y'all could have given him so many better reasons to become a villain, bro. That shit pissed me off.
I'm not gonna lie, girl's a good reason to crash out, like to fall out. Like if me and you had a girl who
they had one conversation.
Like if me and you had a girl between us and she was fine shit, I will fall out with you over her. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and this is the type of
you know
this is the type of that like
not
like
now, like hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was hypothetically a girl and she was here, would I pick her over you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when Mufasa and Scar did it, I really felt that. Because I would switch on my mans for a shorty. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't think that's crazy to say. Like, I would dead switch on you for a shorty. Like a 5 out of 10. Like, you don't even got to be fine. I would switch mad quick. But I love you, though. It's just, I really would switch. You know what I'm saying? For it. You know what I'm saying? So watch it back, but not really.
Right, bro.
Hypothetically, bro.
All right, bro.
My fault.
All right, bro.
It's just like type shit.
It's just cringy modern day feminist overtones tacked on. The sacrifice of universal themes and characters in favor of divisive.
Oh wait, she kind of hit that. What you picked the footwork, bro.
Years. The lazy retelling of sacrifice of universal themes and characters in favor of divisive.
I'm hating. Watch, check me out.
You're just getting started, African American.
That's what she was doing.
That's
what you want me to start crip like this?
Yeah, that shit. Hey, bro, put a jersey beat on that.
Identity.
Put a jersey beat on this right now.
The sacrifice of universal themes and characters in favor of divisive identity politics.
She literally did this, and then did like.
Hey man. It had to have been the shoes then.
See, bro, let a black woman do that. Yo, not as impressed, bro. You be impressed whenever a white woman hop on the street. When a white woman hop on screen and do something a black woman do, they get more praise for doing half the work.
I don't know what you're saying right now because I am a glazer. A black woman could trip and I could be like, what? Whoa.
I stand with my sisters.
You know what I'm saying, a black woman could blink and I could be like, how did you do that? What are you talking about?
Who think they're more important than the film they're part of and lash out at anyone who tries to burst their bubble. And the constant recycling of old ideas, retreading paths that were forged by far more talented creatives. For lack of a better description, the message is dead and Snow White was the funeral dirge. So if that's the case, then where exactly do we go from here? Well, as Echo Chamberlain so rightly observed, now that the cultural tides have shifted and we're leaving behind the era of woke, we're in danger now of sliding into the era of slop, where the same lazy storytelling, recycled ideas and simplistic characters are still being sharted out, only minus the divisive political messaging. And I've even noticed this myself. You'd be amazed how many times I've criticised a certain movie only to find comments on my video like, well, at least it wasn't woke. What are you complaining about, drinker?
I hate how the word woke has become colonized.
Woke is so watered down, bro.
It's like, this isn't woke. This is just corny.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate how they got a hold of woke, bro.
I agree.
It's just ass.
You dick. Well, I'm sorry, but just because a film doesn't shove identity politics down your throat doesn't mean it gets a free pass from me, and it shouldn't from you either. If your bar for an acceptable movie experience is that low.
And you know what's crazy? I'm not mad at movies trying to bring up identity politics or marginalized groups.
Right.
Just don't be corny.
Yeah,
just don't be corny.
Just make it actually work.
Like, just make it good. Make it, like, literally make it good.
I could actually care less. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, bro,
like, yeah.
I could give a fuck if a cop is gay in a movie, but don't make them like. Never mind. I was gonna make an example.
I feel like don't make it
a gay cop. Just make it a cop that's gay.
Oh, there you go.
Literally,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah,
That literally gets attention to your like topic.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it takes things out of the movie. Like when Avatar made Sokka sexist, it didn't take it out of the story. It was really inside of the story and part of the story. It didn't move the story out of its place. He constantly kept
getting checked by female characters in the movie.
Exactly, until it wasn't a problem. Like, that's how you write something that's, like, not everybody into... Yeah, that's how you write.
And Sokka never went on a spiel where he's like, actually, you are equal. Da, 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 da. It was just written into the script seamlessly.
Like, you could see it. You could have it, like, being that. Basically, if you're going to do it good. Stop being lazy with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But, hey, man, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys liked it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not Yo-Yo. Stanley Live.
And
someone said take your dreads.
I don't.